the volume area is correct. And what happened yesterday is we had the Bitcoin dumped. Initially, we had a really nice respect on the midpoint, went up, hit the previous range point of control, rejected, dump, lost this midpoint, and then it's just come back up, right back up to stop everyone out if anyone was short, got owned, and then right back into the midpoint. And now because of Bitcoin, there's a lot of volume. You see that there's a lot of volume down, lots of volume down, not much volume up. So what's actually happened is we've tested the value area. Look, we tested the value area again. Okay, so we tested, like yesterday when it dropped, it came down to test it again. That was like a little bit of a test. That was another test. So right now, the price is testing the value area low on Slerf. Now, the other thing to bear in mind is that we haven't actually successfully been able to get back into this range. See that? We haven't got into it yet. And so we're a little bit stuck here. We've tested the value area low, so it's holding a support. We've taken out that pivot, but we're still we haven't taken out these highs. Okay, so it came up all the way to there, found resistance, rejected again. So there's a bit of resistance at the highs here, and there's a little bit of support in the lows here. I'm not quite sure what's going to happen if Bitcoin does do what I suggest. Well, because Slerf might lead. If Slerf knows that Bitcoin is just going to bounce, then you might get a little bit of strength from Slerf. So Bitcoin might drop and Slerf might just kind of go sideways or just hold. And then obviously what would be better would be if they both drop together and then, you know, you get a little fake out or whatever, a little kind of liquidation. I wouldn't mind that, but who knows? No one really knows what's going to happen. Just to clear these lows here, and even at, I don't know, maybe even come to take the liquidity from this candle. Okay, like there's a little bit of an SR flip here, isn't there? Look, you can see it. There's a little bit of an SR flip going on here, just above this wash daily level. Right, just underneath the value area low. It would be a higher low if it came down here and didn't take out the liquidity there. It would clear the liquidity from these lows here underneath the value area. So people would get bearish. Could they be like, oh my God, we're losing the value area, sell, sell, sell. But actually what I'm thinking is, what if we put in if we continue this higher low idea here from up to that pivot, what if we put in a higher low here, hold the SR flip, get right back into the value area low of Bybit, and coincide with Bitcoin? That would be quite bullish, wouldn't it? And maybe then we could potentially impulse out of this. Yeah, so I want the impulse to start from the low of some kind of liquidation rather than pumping in the highs. In retail alt season, you're going to see the pumps at the highs. People are just going to be market buying the highs because it's retail. But when it comes to the current situation, you really want to see the pump start from some kind of low, some kind of rejection or some kind of support holding like this. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. It doesn't have to happen. If Bitcoin hits support and Slerf is just still here, then this is fine. Yeah, we've already it just means that the tests were enough for the price to hold where we are. That was enough. You know, you tested it enough, and then if the price just holds here while Bitcoin does what it wants, then that's actually going to be quite bullish, because maybe we can flip that daily level into support. If you want a safe entry, flipping that daily level into support is the safest entry for Slerf. It's at 2165. Yeah, I think if we go up there again, then yeah, you could probably, if we start going up there again, I think people are going to be longing like there's no tomorrow, really. Yeah, but obviously the best entry would be right down here, back into the value area. So you don't have to long the the falling knife, you could just wait for the price to just get back into the value area and just long a reclaim of the value area. If you wick in, wick out, that's fine. You could, that's kind of what you want. You want a little bit of liquidation, clear the lows, get back into the value area, not lose the value area, and maybe you're going to get more longing. The great thing about this price action is these wicks have actually literally cleared all of the liquidity trapped here, all the way up to there. So if we do go down and react, then I think the next move up is going to be extremely impulsive. That's what I think. Yeah, I'm expecting a little bit of an impulse if we do experience that. I want that to happen today at 1 p.m. or thereabouts. Yeah. It would be nice to see. Who knows? We'll see what happens. If it does impulse and New York, the New York session initiates the impulse, then over the weekend when there's low volume, you're going to get the rest of the market push the price up, and New York is going to make all the money because they launched us into space, and then everyone else did the hard work over the weekend. So that's why I'm quite bullish. If we do get a bullish reaction, it's like literally max long, because then I'll be looking for a weekend of pump, like lots of pumping in weekends. That's what I'm thinking. All right. And that's kind of where I'm at now with Slerf. All right. I don't really have anything else to say. Any questions on that? I'm going to be very steadily, closely looking at Bitcoin to see what's happening with Bitcoin. I wouldn't mind if Slerf actually did kind of impulse up to this area of interest. It starts at about 25 cents all the way through to 27 cents. I think at the very least, you know, these daily levels, 26, 27, why not? If we do impulse, let's go up to those daily levels, and that will be a good place to take profit. Or short potentially. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be shorting an impulsive bullish move initially, not initially. So I wouldn't be shorting that. It'd be a good place to take profit or to hedge potentially. But the reality is that, you know, if we do get an impulsive move like that, and it's the weekend, you may end up with a lot of people kind of just jumping on board. I don't know. But Slerf has the ability to slice through levels when it starts to pump. So that's why I'm not necessarily saying short, but you know, you've got a weekly level, a daily level, two daily levels. You've got this fib. You've got quite a lot of interesting areas here where the price could find support. Yeah. So, and it also depends on how many, and whether shorts can or will get squeezed or not. Yeah. That's the other question. Right now, it looks quite bullish. Yeah? Look, this daily candle, it looks like we're trying to hold this pivot. That's an SR flip. That's a really nice, potentially a nice candle. Will it pump today? It doesn't have to pump today. I mean, it could just pump tomorrow. But I do want to see the reaction, some kind of reaction today. I don't know, coinciding with Bitcoin. That's kind of what I've got in my mind for Slerf.